Today we'll walk through how to run prospecting with Youkti. We start by going into the prospecting section. Inside we have our leads and prospects area where we can build all our accounts. All the accounts we find can be filtered through our ICP. We can review all the prospect accounts based on our search and then add them to a specific list. Once we add them to a list and have a set of accounts, we simply select the ones we need. Then we add them to boards. After adding them to boards, the system creates all these companies inside a dashboard called Account Research. Here, all the boards and companies are ready to be prospected. For example, with we are looking at over 100 parameters of research and more than 200 signals, all in one single UI. We can look at their demographics. We can see what their strategy is, their key objectives, latest news, investment focus areas, sales strategies, support strategies, and their marketing strategy. Based on all of this, we can also do a deeper dive into their complete tech stack for a full comprehensive analysis. We can also get a full breakdown of their prospects, financials, customers, GTM, and more, all in one place. On top of that, all of this research is completely actionable. There are two actionable layers within the board. The first is the long-term strategic layer, known as Execute. At a high level, Execute provides complete qualification for a particular account. It analyzes and assesses the entire ICP fitness and readiness, covering the company's budgets and timelines needed to close the sale. It also covers the typical sales cycle, the best time to reach out, and other key qualification factors. This tells us exactly what next steps to take when reaching out to a specific client, and it suggests multiple outreach angles. We get a full detailed analysis of why a particular account was chosen, including ICP fitment analysis and readiness scores. We also receive market signals, growth signals, and business insights. We get a detailed look into their technology and how we can deliver specific ROI based on their tech stack. We can go deep into understanding their engagement timing and get multiple deal actions, action items, readiness factors, and growth accelerators. There are many angles and actions we can take to reach out or move a deal forward in our pipeline. We can use various strategic approaches to reach out to these companies while also going deep into enabling a particular deal and getting very specific insights on how to deliver value demos that make things compelling for a potential prospect or client. We can also look at specific entry points and key messages for outreach. Overall, it provides a complete analysis of competitors, differentiation angles, and all the strengths and weaknesses we can leverage for a particular account. Using all this information, Youkti crafts a single campaign for each account. Each campaign runs for about 18 to 20 days and generates around 12 outreach messages across 6 steps, with a couple of message variants at each step. This gives us a deep understanding of how a particular company can be approached, with very specific hyper-personalized copy that we can plug into our marketing, LinkedIn, or any outreach automation tool. And that's it. We have all these emails, all our sequences are ready. We can reach out to any prospect using these emails, all in one single place. Now, if we want to make our approach more tactically actionable, there are real-time signals available to us. These signals are not delivered as a single dump. Instead, for a particular company, we receive all the signals related to that company. Rather than reading through every signal and figuring out which one is most relevant to use, we have built something called Sales Actions. This feature surfaces the top 4 triggers from those signals, the most curated, contextual, and relevant ones we can act on. We can look at each signal, understand why it matters, and see the reasoning behind it. The system explains why that signal is important and gives us the timing window for using it. It also tells us who we should reach out to based on our buying personas and initial setup. We also receive talking points for our outreach, so we know exactly what to say when reaching out to these specific people. We can even send an outreach sequence directly to them. There are multiple signals, usually between 5 and 10, that the platform provides for each company and account. For each one, we get complete prospect details, including emails and enrichment information, all within a single workflow. This is how end-to-end prospecting can be done in just 2 to 3 minutes, fully hyper-personalized. Youkti enables us to prospect faster, hit our quotas more quickly, and achieve hyper-personalized outreach at an unimaginable scale.